EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions.
The kickoff for Chicago.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Swift. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong.
They run with Patterson. On the read option, it's Mariota. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play. Backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down, Swift. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
On 1st down, Patterson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Lions' 43-yard line.
Mariota now on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually,
and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. From his own goal line, Stafford got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Stafford's pass.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson.
All over you. Stafford's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And Gibbs got it. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
For a Chicago
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 14 yards that time, but a 1st down on the keeper. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
We're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Lions 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10.
Stafford's pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards.
Detroit.
Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They will run it with Swift here, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. A good run there, 8 yards, gets him much closer to the end zone with 4th and goal looming. They'll try it now with Swift, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Lions 7, Bears 6. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Bears. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's another Bears first down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
By the wide receiver.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mariota. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. On play action, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Makes the score Bears 13. Lions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. But it's going to be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Stafford. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Following the interception here, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Patterson on the carry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 59-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will make it into the end zone. A little juke. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
See if they do just that. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Mariota's
a gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And that will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And able to find Graham, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's David Montgomery, 2nd-year man from Iowa State. And he stopped immediately there.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Trey Flowers.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he'll go down at the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mariota now. And Robinson with a big catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Bears.
14 yards into Chicago, first down.
At the 15-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
And this will be caught by Edwards. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Bryan Edwards with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Patterson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Will Harris.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
Mario.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Mariota. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
20-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Quick throw out wide from Mariota. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down, Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Thrown to the sideline.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Bears 26, Lions 21.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdote.
And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Stafford. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Eddie Goldman providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Today's final score, Bears 33.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Chicago, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.